Devereaux is going to pass. No, it's Bishop in there now.
It's time for local sports on the NCWLIFE Channel, your local TV station. Tonight's coverage is brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Alpine Air, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Clean Air Connection, Coldwell Banker Cascade, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, and Together for Youth. Now let's head live to the stadium for coverage of local sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Eastmont High School, home of the Wildcats, as we bring you Big Nine volleyball tonight here on the NCWLIFE Channel. And a good evening to you. I'm Eric Granstrom as we bring you this matchup here. Kind of an interesting one. When Eastmont off to kind of a slow start this year. They're 1-4 coming in Big Nine play, 1-7 overall. Meanwhile, Davis, the surprise team of the Big Nine, currently in third place in the standings with a record of 3-2 in the Big Nine. They're 5-3 overall, and some confidence for the youngsters. We're going to talk to Corinne Davis as we continue on the pregame show for Eastmont and talk about what a big win this would be for her program here tonight. They picked up their first win of the season a week ago. We had it here live on the NCWLIFE Channel, so they're looking for number 2 here tonight, but they've got a tough team in town to pull that one off in the Davis Pirates. It's Eastmont, it's Davis, it's Big Nine volleyball coming your way next here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
At Confluence Health, our mission is clear: to provide exceptional care for our community. We believe in healthcare that's personal and local because we're just like you, members of this great community.
We are Confluence.
Local care by and for our community.
Local care by and for our community.
Local care by and for our community.
We are Confluence.
Pregame show continues here on the NCWLIFE Channel now. Blessed to be joined by Corinne Davis, head coach for Eastmont. Well, Corinne, you guys got your first win last week, game we broadcast here on the NCWLIFE Channel. How are the girls doing?
We're doing good. Felt really good to get that win, and so maybe you guys are our lucky charms. I'm glad you're here again. We'll find out.
I'm going to work on pronouncing everybody's names correctly, finally, and I apologize for that. Hey, I see the, pink, or is that rose-colored jerseys tonight?
Yeah, it's supposed to be pink. They're new. The girls really like them. I would like them to be more pink, but they're excited, so I'll take that.
So is this breast cancer awareness? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, they're choosing to make this kind of our pink week. Yes, because we have home games today, Thursday, and Saturday. So
yeah, busy week for you guys. We understand, everybody's got kind of illness bug going around all throughout the valley, and anybody who's watching probably has been at home sick for a while. You're also touched by that again here tonight.
Yes, we are missing one of our middles, which, if I'm honest, she definitely has the best hitting percentage on our team, and she's definitely a big force up there with blocking, so it'll be interesting. I think, we can adjust. That's just part of life, but she's going to be missed.
Well, she's the tallest one on the floor for you guys, too, 6 foot. So she's out, so then everybody else has to step up, right?
Absolutely, which sometimes they step up and great things happen, so.
Well, you said before the match last Tuesday that you wanted to focus on getting better percentages of getting shots in and things like that. I thought you did that night. Were you happy with that?
Yes. Numbers afterwards, we definitely increased. After Thursday, they're back down a little bit, so we're going for up again today.
Well, you did face a very tough opponent on Thursday. Let's talk about Davis. They're kind of the surprise. They got a bunch of youngsters, and they're doing well in third place right now.
Yeah, we were talking about that before the game in our pre-game meeting with my team, and they're like, "Oh, it's Davis." I said, "Yeah, girls, but they're good. Yeah. We need to be ready for a fight tonight." So
defend the home floor. That's the most important thing for you here tonight. What else would you like to see, aside from obviously getting a win at the end of the night? What else would you like to see from your girls?
I would like us to stay up, not give up, regardless of what the score is, because I feel like we tend in the middle to just kind of give up. And then when the other team's at 24, we're like, oh my gosh, we need to turn it on. So I'd like to see them just turn it on from the beginning to the end.
Okay. Well, best of luck tonight. Keep everybody healthy.
Thank you.
All right, Corinne Davis joining us here on the pregame show. We'll come back and get the starting lineups and the first serve coming up. It's Eastmont and Davis tonight on the NCWLIFE Channel.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today and let's find your happy place.
And welcome back once again here to Eastmont High School as we get ready for this Big Nine volleyball match between the Wildcats and the visiting Davis Pirates. Let's take a look at the lineups here tonight, brought to you by TC Slingers. Let TC Slingers save you time, money, and labor with their conveyor application. Call for your free estimate today at 509-885-2269. TC Slingers of Wenatchee, your landscape placement company. First for the visiting Davis Pirates, as we mentioned, a record of 3-2 in Big Nine play. They're 5-3 overall, as announced by their head coach, Steve Stanley. He's assisted by Reggie Stanley, Brianna Scahan, White, and Brenna Morton. Starters are Avery Brandt, a 5'8 freshman. She'll be wearing number 2. Brisa Garfias is a 5-foot freshman. She'll be wearing number 4. The libero is number 5, Malia Wheeler. She is a 5'1 junior. Isa Garcia wears number 7. She's a 5'7 freshman. Yeah, we talked about the freshman movement here. Watch out for Cheyenne Hull. She is a 5'9 freshman. And boy, just watching her in warm-ups, and she can pound that volleyball. She'll be wearing number 9 tonight. Kaylee Wilsey is a 6'1 junior. She can also bring a presence up front. She's wearing number 11. And number 12 is Paige Gasling, a 5'9 freshman. So a lot of freshmen in the lineup here for Coach Stanley here tonight. The non-starters for the coach, Chloe Paulson, a 5'7 junior. Sienna Kerrigan, a 5'10 senior. Along with Mary Rose Thompson, a 5'2 senior, and Amanda Mendita, a 5'9 junior. That's the lineups here for the Davis Pirates. Meanwhile, for the Eastmont Lady Cats, as announced by their head coach, Corinne Davis, she's assisted by Joe Gwynn, Paris Feifel, and Brittany Babst. Starters for the Wildcats with a record of 1-4 in Big Nine play, 1-7 overall. The libero is Michaela Staines, a 5'6 senior, and I apologize to Michaela for getting her name butchered for the first 3 matches we called. For whatever reason, when I typed out the roster for Eastmont, I made her name Michael, and I've been calling her Michael the whole time. So my apologies to Michaela Staines on getting that so wrong. Also starters here for Corinne Davis tonight. Brittany Howe's a 5'6 junior. She wears number 3. Zoe Kleitel is a 5'5 senior. She wears number 5. Number 7 is Nevaeh Vandergraft, a 5'10 senior. Dallas James is a 5'9 freshman. She'll wear number 8. Graceland Swedberg is a 5'3 senior. She'll wear number 9. And Mariah Orendane is a 5'5 senior. She wears number 11. The non-starters here for Coach Davis tonight. Kyra Davis, a 5'3 senior. Emily Saddam, a 5'6 sophomore. Lauren Magnuson, a 5'6 freshman. Abby Gale, a 5'6 freshman. She'll see quite a bit of time here. And Noelle Hill elevated to the varsity here tonight, a 5'8 junior. Out tonight is Avery DeJurgis. She has a strep, so she is not available for the Wildcats here in this one. Our officials for tonight, Bill Lieber will be up and Fauna Sugg will be down. And we're about ready for volleyball tonight here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Again, our starting lineups brought to you by TC Slingers. Call for a free estimate today at 509-885-2269. You ever get that pile of bark in the front of the house? You get that pile of rocks in the front of the house? You need to get to the back of the house? Well, they'll take care of it for you. That's TC Slingers, 885-2269. We'll come back with more here from Eastmont High School. It's Big Nine Volleyball tonight. Coming up next on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Meet the Move Meter from Coldwell Banker. Just enter any 2 cities and see how a potential move scores based on cost of living and more. Let's make your dream place a reality.
Get your body moving. Tune in for Vibrant Motion, featuring low-impact aerobics hosted by Connie Townsend. These workouts are great for all ages. Vibrant Motion brought to you by the Wenatchee Valley Senior Activities Center, weekdays on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Allergens. You can't see them, but they live in your carpet and your air ducts. Call the experts at Clean Air Connection for a clean, healthy living environment. Experience, education, and the right equipment equals the best cleaning job possible. Call Clean Air Connection today. Pet dander, allergens, dust, and pollen? Trust your home's carpet and duct cleaning to the experienced experts at Clean Connection. This locally owned family business educates their staff and uses only the best equipment. Call Clean Air Connection today. When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
Hey man, how's your arm?
Getting better, actually, thanks.
Did they give you anything for pain after surgery? Because I think I may have some left over.
Nah, that's all right, man. Actually, me and my doctor talked about not sharing prescriptions, and that ibuprofen's a good option for me. The risk of addiction is not worth it.
Makes sense.
Take the next step. Don't share your prescriptions and talk to your friends about the dangers of opioids.
And welcome back once again here to Eastmont High School as they start to introduce the non-starters for both teams. Here for Davis and for Eastmont. To mention, coming up after this, I mean, the latter part of the season is upon us. Only 6 games left for Eastmont after tonight. After this one, they will have a match Thursday here at home against Wenatchee, and then on Saturday against Monroe at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They'll travel to Moses Lake next week from tonight at 7. They'll host Eisenhower on the 12th at 7. And then host West Valley in a big match here at 7 o'clock on October 24th. They'll wrap up the regular season on the road at Davis on October 26th at 7 o'clock. And basically, it's Wenatchee, it's West Valley at the top of the Big Nine, and then everybody doing a chase after that. If you finish at 3 or 4, you'll have home court advantage for the play-in for the postseason, as the top 6 teams will advance with 6 and 5 playing at 4 and 3 respectively. And so you want to be in that upper echelon to get a chance to host a postseason match, and that's what Eastmont's trying to do right now. As you look at the Big Nine standings, we mentioned Wenatchee unbeaten is atop the standings. West Valley in second place. Davis comes in tonight in third, and Moses Lake is fourth. And then you have a 3-way tie for fifth right now between Eastmont, Eisenhower, and Sunnyside. One of those teams will be on the outside looking in when it comes for the play-in games later on as we get to the end of October. Meanwhile, the RPI is out by the WIAA, and talking with head coach, football coach for Eastmont, Michael Don, last week about the Eastmont football team being ranked 4th in the state. He goes, yeah, it's a computer. I don't care what it says. But as far as volleyball is concerned, Kennedy Catholic is ranked number 1, Gonzaga Prep number 2, Camas is 3rd, Olympia 4. Wenatchee right now ranks 7th in the state in the RPI poll. West Valley is 9th. Davis comes into this match tonight ranked 21st in the state. And I'll tell you, the Pirates have a young movement going on, and they've got some talented youngsters with a record of 5-3 overall. They're 3-2 in the Big Nine. They're coming off a 3-1 win over Moses Lake last week. Meanwhile, Eastmont is coming off a loss last Thursday to West Valley on the road, 3-0. We'll take another break and come back and get you ready for our first serve of the night. And it's always a best of 5. First team to win 3 sets wins the match. And Eastmont hoping to pick up their second win of the season here tonight at Eastmont High School. Our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by Abby's Pizza. For more than 50 years, Abby's has proudly served the Northwest with toppings to the edge, 100% real cheese, and freshly rolled dough. Make it an Abby's Pizza night tonight. Also by Apple Valley Honda. Test drive a new Honda today at Apple Valley Honda in East Wenatchee. Apple Valley Honda is committed to preserving the environment not only with fuel-efficient vehicles, but also with their eco-friendly actions and alternatives. More from Eastmont High School coming up next here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
This is Grace, and this is her world record-holding guinea pig with an iconic name, Abby.
She currently holds the Guinness World Record for the highest bar jump by a guinea pig. I ride horses and I jump, so I kind of thought it'd be interesting to teach my guinea pig to jump like my horse does.
One day she came out of her room and looked at us, and I said, "Did you get it?" And she said, "Yeah, we got it."
After we won our award, we came to Abby's to celebrate.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen? Meinen Zylinder überschwimmt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren. Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Franzlusen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill, located in East Wenatchee. Highlander Golf Course has added 2 state-of-the-art full-swing simulators. Food and drink service is available from our full-service bar and grill, offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Indoor and outdoor seating available. Paul Shalane, our on-site coordinator, to schedule your special event.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here. I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
The Wenatchee Valley. Here, most of us really enjoy the great outdoors, and most of us try to make the most of our natural resources. Here at Apple Valley Honda, we know that for generations, we have harnessed nature to sustainably power the West, and we are proud to be part of that tradition as an environmentally green dealership award winner. Being a green dealership means Apple Valley Honda has reduced our overall environmental impact. We are so proud to live in this wonderful community.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35 plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington, call 884-6444 today.
And welcome back once again. Ready for volleyball here tonight on the NCWLIFE Channel. It'll be for the Eastmont Wildcats to start off here, and I think Davis will have the first serve. It'll be Graceland Swedberg on the front line. She's out there along with Nevaeh Vandergraft, as well as Zoe Kleithel. In the back row for Eastmont, Dallas James will come out. It is Mariah Orendane who comes out. As the libero, Mike McKella-Staines comes in. Also on the back line, as I mentioned, Swedberg is in there along with Brittany Howe. That's the lineup here for Eastmont. Also, Dallas James. There she is. She's up front. Davis will have the... Will they have the service? Let's see. Out there is Avery Brandt. She's got number 2 on her back. Isa Garcia is on the front row. She's number 7. Kaylee Wilsey is number 11. Actually, the service will be to Eastmont, and it will be Graceland Swedberg for the service. Senior for Eastmont will get us underway, and here we go, tonight's best of 5. And quite a swipe there and quite a kill for Kaylee Wilsey. And the first point of the match goes to Davis. Watched her in the pregame, and between she and Cheyenne Hull, the freshman, quite a dynamic duo here for Davis. Services by Wheeler. Eastmont's on the counter. Nice little attempt there. Davis gets it back. Eastmont gets it right back over the net. Back line it goes. A little awkward bounce there, but Davis is to it. And the Wildcats counter, go back line to it as Hull was able to get it. Now the kill attempt, cross court is in. Boy, dangerous shot there for Kaylee Wilsey. She's a junior, 6'1" outside hitter. A couple of points in a row here for Davis. And you got 2 in the lineup like that, and if you got somebody who can set it for them, that is a dangerous combination. 2-0 our score here in the first, as Malia Wheeler will continue on the service here for the Pirates. Staines is there. Up front it comes. Reverse the set, and Dallas James has the shot go right into the waiting arms outstretched by Wilsey, and it's another point to Davis. Pirates on a 3-0 run to start this match here. Again, Wheeler service. Down low goes Staines, and Eastmont's not even going to get this one back over. That'll basically go down as an ace here for Malia Wheeler. The 5'1" junior backs up with the right hand from the right side. Here's her service. Back line it goes. Staines is there. Up front it comes to Swedberg, and now the kill attempt for Eastmont. Davis gets the ball back over. Cross court it goes. Staines up front to James, and now the touch at the net by the Wildcats. Dallas James goes into the net. Another point for Davis. So Pirates on a 5-0 run here to start the match. Wheeler down to a knee is Staines. Eastmont gets it back across. Kleifel got it over, but a point here as it goes outside the antenna. And immediately we're going to get a timeout taken by Eastmont as the Wildcats find themselves trailing it here 6-0 early to Davis. We'll keep it right here. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Biosports Physical Therapy, Aquatherapy, Sports Biomechanics, Orthopedic Physical Therapy, Orthotics, all you need to keep moving. Find them online at biosports.net. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Also by Clean Air Connection. Keep your carpet, area rugs, upholstery, and air ducts clean for a healthier environment inside your home. Call Clean Air Connection today at yourcleanconnection.com. Well, you can't call them there, but you can find their website there at yourcleanconnection.com. Don't forget, we have football coming up on Friday at Eastmont's Wildcat Stadium, where Eastmont will take on West Valley. Grant Olson and Paul Collard will have your play-by-play pregame at 6:30 right here on the NCWLIFE Channel. We'll be back for soccer a week from tonight at Eastmont, where the Wildcats host. Actually, no, that's on Saturday. I should say that Saturday afternoon at 1. Wenatchee and Eastmont soccer. Sebastian Moraga and Matt Wiesen with your play-by-play here Saturday on the NCWLIFE Channel, your local TV station. After the timeout, we'll see how Eastmont does on its return of the serve here by Davis. Kill attempt at the net. This time it'll hit the top of the net and then roll out of bounds off of Kaylee Wilsey. So the first point of the match here comes to Eastmont, and they trail it now 6-1. Again, a 6-0 run for Davis to start the set. See if the Wildcats can, make a little dent in the scoreboard here. Abigail, the freshman, will serve. Right hand from the left side, gets it across. Back line it goes to Hull. Now a kill up front, and it's out. A little bit too long here for Kaylee Wilsey. Good look at it with the right-handed kill, but it goes deep. Point to Eastmont. Gale again on the service. Flat-footed serve comes back to Wheeler. Here's the set and the kill attempt. Blocked at the net, but it goes in off of a fingertip of the Wildcats. I think that was Vandergraaf that got up there to try to block the shot from Wilsey. Point goes to Davis. Substitution for the Pirates. Chloe Paulson comes in. And the service will be to Isa Garcia. Cross court she'll go. Back line. Eastmont is there. Now they get it up front. Here's the kill attempt. Back line off the hit by Howe. Little right-handed shot. Flat-footed by Hull. It goes into the net to point to Eastmont. Wildcats will bring in Mariah Orendane, and meanwhile back to serve is Michaela Staines. Michaela, the 5'6" senior, who joined us on the postgame show a week ago, serves a little deep, but Wheeler tries to return it. Davis gets it back across. Up front it comes. Eastmont sets it up. Here's a little tip at the net. Tip, and it goes out of bounds. And a point for the Wildcats. Nice job by Orendane on the front line there for Eastmont to get enough of that to cause it to carry him off of a Pirate out of bounds. 7-4. Davis on the advantage here. Staines continues on the service for Eastmont. Michaela's serve, jump serve, nicely done. Wheeler got a piece of it, but then it goes off with the outstretched arm of Garcia into the net, and another point for Eastmont. Wildcats coming back here after trailing this one early, 6-0. Staines moves to the right side for this service. And she will go cross court, back line. There is Hull. Here's a kill attempt up front, and it I think goes long again. No, they're going to say a point, and apparently Eastmont into the net. You have the kill to Wilsey, and she'll have the service here with the Pirates on top, 8-5. No substitutions for either team, and the service is deep, and that's too deep. That's the only problem I could see with Kaylee Wilsey right now, is that sometimes she gets a little bit too physical with that ball. Substitution for Eastmont into serve will be Emily Saddam. Also checking in is Lauren Magnuson for the Wildcats. Saddam on the service here. Left hand from the right side. Wheeler there on the return. There's a setup up front, and Hull with a kill attempt. Eastmont the counter. Little touch at the net, but it was a little too close to the net for Brittany Howe to get a piece of it. And so it's a point to Davis. Service will be by Paige Gasling, the 5'9" freshman. Another freshman here for the Pirates. Back line, good return by Howe. Now the kill attempt blocked at the net. Diving Pirates all over the place. They get it across. No mutiny on that one for Davis. Here's a kill attempt and into the net. No, they're going to say a double hit here by Davis and a point to Eastmont. Wildcats bouncing back from a slow start here as Dallas James will come back in. Service will be to Brittany Howe, the 5'6" junior. Right hand from the right side. Gets a whistle from our up referee tonight, and unfortunately the serve goes right into the net. So that'll be a point to Davis, 10-7. Again, Bill Lieber is up and Fauna Sugg is down, our two main officials here tonight. Of course, they've got help on the lines as well. Substitution, Michaela Staines comes back in for Eastmont. Also Kyra Davis into the match. And the service is by Chloe Paulson for the first time here for Davis. Eastmont's good kill attempt at the net by James. Cross court, Davis will go. It's skittering towards out of bounds and will go off of Eastmont and a point to the Pirates. As Coach Steve Stanley steps up and has some instructions for his crew on the court as they lead it here 11-7. Again, service by Polson, and this one goes into the net. Substitution for Eastmont in some height in Nevaeh Vandergraft. She's a 5'10" senior. Service, meanwhile, will be to Mariah Orendane. Orendane has proven to be a pretty good server, and this one will be in? No, out. Far linesman says it was just outside wide on the service by Orendane. Of course, I gave her the announcer kiss of death there by saying giving her a compliment on her serving. So the point goes to Davis, and Cheyenne Hull will have the serve. Service by Hull on the way, and that's deep, but Eastmont there to try to return it, says Davis is on the back line for the Wildcats. They get it across. Hull up front, cross court, and a little bit too deep. No, they're going to say it was in. Wow. Shot by Kaylee Wilsey. That's got to be about her fourth or fifth kill so far in this match. Just in the first set. 13-8, Davis on top by 5. Largest lead was 6 moments ago when it started out 6-0. Again, the service by Cheyenne Hull. Freshman approaches. Goes back line to Staines. Eastmont doesn't communicate, though, after the return bump by Staines, and it falls to the floor. So it's back to a 6-point differential here. 14-8 in Davis's favor. Eastmont with a counter. Dallas James will get it back again. She'll go back line. Hull is there. Up front it comes to Garcia. And now a setup and perfectly executed by Eastmont as it got over the net. And the Wildcats get a nice kill at the net. Substitutions for Eastmont. Kleithel comes back in. So too does Swedberg, and she'll have the service. Trailing it by 5 here. 14-9. Eastmont trying to claw their way back into this one. They had it down to 3 a minute ago. Now Wheeler a little soft on her shot from the back line. Back left here for the Pirates. Point to Eastmont. Again, Swedberg on the service, a senior. Serve, oh, that's a tough serve. Hull is there for the return. There's a kill attempt at the net. Diving play by Eastmont, and a diving play by Davis goes out of bounds, and it's a point to the Wildcats. Wilsey at the front left just could not quite counter the kill attempt by Eastmont, and now the Wildcats might get a ace here. No, Good job by Davis, and that's going to be a point to the Pirates. Boy, give them credit. That ball looked like it was going to sail towards our camera out of bounds, but instead the Pirates are able to rally to it, get the ball over the nets. Substitution here for Davis as Paige Gasling comes in. The serve will be to the libero, Malia Wheeler. Wheeler started it off for Davis and was able to help the Pirates get out to a 6-0 lead. They lead it by 4 here. Little touch at the net by the Pirates. Cross court, they'll go. Kill attempt. Back there is Staines. Nice job by Michaela. Eastmont gets it back over. Goes deep to Hull. Up front, they rotate it around. Here's a kill attempt, but a nice block by Eastmont. Davis trying to counter. They get it back over. Michaela Staines down to a knee. Can they get it again? No. Under the net and over the line is Swedberg. What a point that was. Wheeler continues to serve for the Pirates, leading it by 5. Middle back she'll go. Staines is there. A touch at the net, but a 2-touch by Swedberg. They'll whistle it on her illegal touch, and it point to Davis. Back up to a 6-point differential. See if Malia Wheeler can keep it going here for the Pirates. Back line, tough. It's going to go off the wall, and a point and an ace as Eastmont couldn't handle the serve by Malia Wheeler. The bulge is the largest now at 7, 18-11. Wheeler, service. Right down the middle it goes. Up front it comes to Eastmont. The little touch by the Wildcats as Vandergraft got it. Here's Davis. They push it back across by Garcia. Now to kill at the net and a double touch there, but that's okay because you can get off the block and then get a clean hit. Staines on the back line for Eastmont. Now they'll set it up in the middle and a block up front by Davis as Gasling gets up there tall and makes the block. 19-11 Davis. Again, the Pirates have been the surprise of the Big Nine this year. Back line it goes to Eastmont. James is there. Kill at the net. And again, right into the teeth of that defense. Side by side, Wilsey and Gasling. And the point to the Pirates. 5 away from winning this first set is Davis. Down to a knee to try to return this one is Kyra Davis. And she just can't get it cleanly. And so her teammates can't help her out. And an ace for Davis. First of 2 meetings between these two schools this season. They'll play one another in the final game of the regular season coming up in late October. Here's a touch by James. Wheeler falling, and Hull gets it across. Eastmont falling down on the floor, and we're going to get into the net or under the net, or 2 hits. That's what they're going to give to Swedberg, and so another point to Davis. So continuing to serve is Malia Wheeler, showing her prowess on the serve here. And another tough serve. Davis is there to Staines. Now to Wheeler. Now up front it comes on the kill attempt by Wilsey. And another point to Davis. Wildcat rotation is struggling a little bit here. Brittany Howe going to jump off the bench and help out. And she'll come in for Kyra Davis, trying to stop the attack here by Davis. Again, jump serve by Wheeler. Good serve. Kill attempt at the net, and it squeaks through some fingers, and I think they're going to give the point to Eastmont. They will. Zoe Kleithel with the little shot at the net. Went through a couple of hands and then spun out of bounds off of Davis, so the point goes to Eastmont. Stops the string here by the Pirates. Service for Eastmont will be Abby Gale, the freshman. Gale serve, good one. Back line, here comes up front. Here's the kill attempt, and oh my goodness. How do you counter Kaylee Wilsey? Comes through with a hit again. Garfias will come out. Polson comes in. Meanwhile, the service for Davis is to Isa Garcia. 1 point away from giving Davis the first set win. Down to a knee is Staines. They'll reverse the set. Get it across. Davis. Oh, and that one was probably out, but Eastmont, fearing that it might be the final point of this set, kept it alive. Pirates back out front. A little beautiful touch on the left hand from the middle for the point. Paige Gasling, and Davis takes the first set here, 25-12. We will take a 2-minute break and come back, get you ready for set number 2. You're watching Big Nine Volleyball tonight here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Like most backseat drivers, I'm all about safety. Uh-oh! Les Schwab tires is too. Because Les Schwab fixes brakes, steering, and more. See those guys? They just do tires. Eyes ahead, Dad! Look, I'm not telling people how to do their job. Blinker, I'm just glad Les Schwab puts my safety first. Watch, they're gonna come greet me.
Les Schwab tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams. At ColdwellBanker.com.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether. We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
So the Pirates take the opening set 25-12. Our broadcast here on the NCWLIFE Channel brought to you in part by Coldwell Banker Cascade, encouraging you to leave your mark. Coldwell Banker Cascade is guiding you home in North Central Washington. Also by Confluence Health. High-quality care close to home. Confluence Health is dedicated to improving their patients' health with safe, high-quality care in 12 communities. Get you some baseball scores from the wild card playoffs. Top of the 9th inning, Arizona leading in Milwaukee 4-3. Top of the 8th inning in Philadelphia, Phillies lead Miami 3-1. Texas shut out Tampa Bay in the American League wild card playoffs 4-0 today. And a final in Minnesota, the Twins top Toronto 3-1. Best of 3 series in the wild card playoffs. Ready for our second set here. The Davis Pirates will have the service, and it will be Cheyenne Hole to serve. Meanwhile, Michaela Staines checks in for Eastmont on the other side of the net. And here we go. Davis with a 13-point win in the opener. Eastmont, and right away, the Pirates get the point. Right there at the net was Avery Brandt. Easy little touch for her to put it right back in the lap of the Wildcats. And a point to Davis to start things off. Hull again on the service. Goes down the right side and not able to handle that one as Brittany Howe on the back line in the corner back there. So the point again to Davis. Pirates got out to a great start in our first sets, leading at 6-0. Eastmont made a challenge, got it down to 2. Well, that was as close as they could get as they fall in the opener. Wildcats trying to get a point here in set number 2. Kill attempt, a little miss hit here at the line by Wilsey. And the point goes to Eastmont. Won't see her miss hit too many times. So for Eastmont, you get the service back. This is when you need to take advantage. Wildcats wearing their pink jerseys tonight in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Talking to Corinne Davis beforehand, the coach. Beautiful service, by the way, by the Wildcats. Here's a kill attempt at the nets. And again, another point by Avery Brandt. A couple of them here in this set. But talking with Corinne Davis, they said, is that pink or is that kind of a rose color? She says, well, it's supposed to be much pinker than that. I wanted it pinker than that. But we'll live with it. The message is what's important there. Beautiful pancake save by Michaela Staines. Let's see if Eastmont can get the point here. Here's a kill attempt at the net, and it is a point to Eastmont because going into the net off the left hand was Gasling. And so the point to the Wildcats. 3-2 contest. Staines will have the service. Substitution for Eastmont is back in comes Mariah Orendane. Service into the nets. Rare unforced service error for Eastmont. Substitution for Davis. Chloe Paulson comes back in. The service will be Isa Garcia. Garcia's serve. Back line it goes. Staines is there. Now up front it comes to Hill. Then a flat-footed kill attempt across the net. We're just basically getting it across the net. And here's a shot, but a block at the net. And a point to Eastmont. Going up with the left hand from the right side was Paulson, but couldn't quite get the angle of the dangle, so to speak. Substitution here for Eastmont as they're bringing in a number I don't have on my sheet here. So McKenna Bennett is in, and her service goes into the net, unfortunately. She's wearing number 14.
Number 11, Kaylee Wilsey.
Service by Davis, leading at 5-3 here. Set by Bennett. They're going to give a point here on a lift by Eastmont. So you got to hit it. You can't lift it. Basically what they're telling us there. Kaylee Wilsey again continuing on the service here for Davis. Pirates up by 3, 6-3. Wildcats go back line to Wilsey. She'll kill it from the back line. Touched by Eastmont. They got it across. Right now it's a set and a kill for Davis. Meanwhile, that is a little long off the freshman's arm, Cheyenne Hull. Eastmont in survival mode, Davis in set-it-up mode right now. Wildcats will send Orendane back to serve, and into the game comes Dallas James. Excuse me, it's Brittany Howe on the service. Howe serve down the line, out. Good eyes by Cheyenne Hull. She had it there, and she decided to let it go, and it goes wide, and so it'll be Davis's serve. And the Pirates will send Paige Gasling back to serve it here, leading it by 3, 7-4. Gasling's serve. Right down the line, but a little bit too far outside the line. Good eye by Eastmont that time. I think it was Dallas James who had an eyeball on it. She says, no, I don't think that's in. Sure enough, not the case.
Number 11, Maria Orendane.
So it is Orendane now on the service. I was one too early for Orendane. There's her service. Cross court she'll go. Back line is Hull. Up front, the return to Hull. And off the ceiling it goes. Eastmont can get it over. It's still alive, but unfortunately, kind of an awkward hit back there for Brittany Howe. Pirates on the service. Chloe Paulson. The 5'7" junior. Serves left hand from the right side and kind of got it off the top of her fingers, hits the net and falls in for an ace. Junior will drop back to serve it again here with the Davis Pirates leading it by 4. They're up 1-0. Service. Cross court she'll go. Staines is there up front. Here's a serve set by Bennett. Cross court on the touch by Vandergraft. Now the kill attempt by Hull. Too deep again. That set for Hull, they're just a little bit too far away from the net, so she has to kind of change her angle to get the ball across the net. And in the meantime, that angle and the trajectory means the ball goes out of bounds. Swedberg on the service now for Eastmont as the Wildcats trail it by 3. Left-handed serve for Swedberg, back line to Wheeler. Up front, a little tap, and not able to get it is Garcia. That ball is a little bit too tall for her as she mistimed her jump, and that'll be a point to Eastmont. It's one of the first times in this set that Eastmont has won an offensive point. Again, Swedberg on the service. Back line is that'll get over the nets and then touched by Eastmont at a point. Nice job by the Wildcats up front that time. Dallas James over there on the rotation was able to get enough of it to get it back over the net. Wheeler again, and again awkward on the return. Wheeler just shoves it back over the nets. Miss hit by Eastmont. That's going to be a point for Davis. Kind of awkwardly reaching up. Vandergraft with both arms outstretched, and the ball caroms off of her right wrist and spins out of control. Cheyenne Hull now on the service for Davis. Nice return by Eastmont. Kill attempt, and boy, this one is in. Look out. Kaylee Wilsey bringing the house down. 3-point lead for the Pirates here in set number 2. Service, Hull, back line, Staines. Up front it comes. Here's the rotation for Eastmont. Little touch on the right hand by Vandergraft. Kill again is in. Ouch. Kaylee Wilsey. 6'1" junior just dominating here for the Pirates. Cheyenne Hull continues on the service for the Pirates. Freshman approaches from the middle with the right hand. It's deep and too deep. Good talk by Eastmont to let that one go out of bounds. Substitution, Abby Gale will come in. I'm sure she'll probably have the service here for Eastmont as they trail it by 3. Eastmont hanging in there. Gale's service, back line it goes. That may have been too deep. It'll bang off of the backboard here on the back wall, and that'll be a point to Eastmont on an ace. Nice serve by Abby Gale, the 5'6" freshman. Smacks that ball several times. Now Wheeler with the return. Up front it comes to Garcia, and a kill attempt and a point to Davis. Boy, when they get that rotation done well, I mean, and Wilsey up front, it is just almost unbeatable.
Serving out for Flyers, number 5,
Malia Wheeler will have the service here for the Pirates as Paige Gasling comes back in on the front line. And hang on, we got a little discussion here by our officials. And Bill Lieber brings the Davis captain over. That's Kaylee Wilsey to have a discussion between he, she, and Fauna Sugg, our down official. I think it's a question about rotation here, as the captain is the interpreter for the coach. So Steve Sandley standing out on the edge of the court right now, wondering what this conversation is about. And now it'll be Kaylee Wilsey to come over and explain what's going on. So Davis looks like they're going to lose the service and a point. Fauna Sugg is over on our scores table here explaining what happened, trying to eavesdrop with our microphone right there, but not able to pick up what the conversation is about. The mysteries of volleyball. So now we got to make sure the score is correct. Right now the scoreboard says 12-10, Davis by 2. But we got to make sure that it is correct. So now Sugg will go back over and talk to Bill Lieber to make sure that the scoring is correct. Okay, so apparently Eastmont gets the point and will maintain service as Abigail will continue to serve. Not sure exactly what happened. It had to be a rotation issue with Davis on that kill. That looked like a point to everybody in the gymnasium here. Low serve, sprawling attempt on the return by the Pirates. Eastmont now with a counter. Staines with the bump up front. Kill at the net and a point to Davis as the Pirates sky high and block that one. Avery Brandt, part of that block up front. So 13-11 as Eastmont got it to its closest here tonight. 1 point. other than zeros when the match started. They'll reverse the rotation. Kill attempts by Bennett up front. And now a kill at the line and another point to Davis. Excuse me, that was Noel Hill on the kill attempt for Eastmont. No, excuse me, I gave the point to Eastmont. All right. I stand corrected, and it is Michaela Staines on the service here for Eastmont. Staines cross-court serve. Tough one. They don't get it across. So that goes down as an ace for her, as Brisa Garfias couldn't handle the serve. That was a tough one. Smacked it with the palm of her hand and almost a knuckleball as it comes across the net. We're tied up at 13. First tie of the match other than zeros. Staines with the service. Again, she goes cross-court. And there is Davis, and a kill attempt is too deep. Point to Eastmont. Wilsey a little bit too deep on that kill. And so for the first time tonight, Eastmont leads 14-13. Staines continues on the service for Eastmont. She'll go back line this time, and a little touch at the net and a touch by Eastmont. They're going to give the point to Davis. Yeah, they're going to say Eastmont was over the top of the net. You can't play the ball on the other side of the net, and that's what they're going to call against Eastmont here. So the point will go to Davis. Wildcats thought they got the point, but that was a good call by Bill Lieber, who was right there with the ball in front of him. As the Wildcats, I think it was Orendane who jumped up and then touched the ball on the Davis side of the net. And so you can't do that. And so the service will be to the Pirates here, Garcia. So we're tied again, this time at 14, and double hit going to be whistled against Eastmont, as Gracie Swedberg was kind of off balance there as the ball came her way. Again, the service to Isa Garcia. Back line, Eastmont there, as it was Gale on the return. And now the kill attempt, and that's going to be a point for Eastmont. Brittany Howe gets a kill. Tied up at 15. Subs. Eastmont brings in McKenna Bennett, who will have the service here. Also, Lauren Magnuson comes back in, as we're knotted up at 15. Second tie in this one. One lead change in this one. Now another block at the nets, and that'll be our second lead change, as Eastmont will take advantage here, 16-15. McKenna Bennett continues on the service here for the Wildcats. Bennett, a 5'5" freshman. Back line, she'll go to Hull. Up front, they'll rotate it around. Hull needs to get it over. She does, and it turns out to be a great hit. So Kaylee Wilsey will have the service here in a tie game here in the second set. Service across. Eastmont there for the counter. Here's the kill attempt. It's in. Beautiful cross court by the Wildcats.
Brittany Howe.
Dallas James comes back in for Eastmont. The service will be to Brittany Howe, as the Wildcats lead at 17-16. 3 lead changes, 3 ties in this one. That was a good set, and down to a knee. Michaela Staines just couldn't get enough of that, so it's a point to Davis. Pirates tie it up at 17. Yet another tie.
Here for Davis, number 12, Paige Gasling.
Gasling on the service here for Davis. She'll go down the right side. Eastmont with a counter. Bennett up front. Here's a kill attempt to the back line on a hit by Orendane. Little touch at the nets by Hull. Eastmont scrambling, needs to get it back across, and they hit the antenna, so that's as good as out of bounds. Another lead change. That makes 5 lead changes here in this one. Service again by Gasling. Down the line she'll go. Eastmont on the counter here. Here's the kill at the net. Davis keeps it alive, and then the Pirates get the kill by Hull. Point.
Come on, Pirates, let's go.
2-point lead for Davis. Again, Paige Gasling on the service. Freshman rises. Oh, that's a tough serve. Eastmont there, however, they get it across. Davis on the counter. Here's a little flat-footed shot at the net by Brandt. Bennett reverses it. Unfortunately goes into the net on the kill attempt by Magnuson. And a point to Davis. We're going to get a timeout taken by Eastmont. 20-17 our score. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. You're watching Big Nine Volleyball tonight here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
At Confluence Health, our mission is clear: to provide exceptional care for our community. We believe in healthcare that's personal and local because we're just like you, members of this great community.
We are Confluence.
Local care by and for our community.
Local care by and for our community.
Local care by and for our community.
We are Confluence.
Our broadcast tonight on the NCWLIFE Channel brought to you by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, providing heating and air conditioning service installation since 1982, serving residential and commercial. They specialize in indoor air quality installation, service, and repair. Eric Granstrom coming to you live from Eastmont High School. Davis up 1-0. Leads here in set number 2 by 3, 20-17, and the service by Paige Gasling. Back line to Staines. Up front it comes to Bennett. Here's the kill attempt by Eastmont. Nice sprawling attempt by Garcia. Point to the Wildcats, though. As Malia Wheeler comes back in for Davis. Also checking in on the front line for Eastmont is Vandergraft. And the service will be to Orendane. Orendane service. Down the line she'll go, back line to Hull. Up front they'll rotate it around. Here's a little underhanded bump by Wilsey. One of the softest hits she'll have tonight. And Eastmont just can't quite get it in a good rotation there. Can't get it over, so it's a point to Davis. Pirates up 21-18. Service by Paulson. Paulson, kind of a defensive move by Stain there. And they do get it across to Eastmont. Davis now. Rotation. Kill attempt. Corner to corner. And the good kill by Cheyenne Hull. Pirates trying to run it out. Lead it by 4. 3 away from winning the second set. Service. Staines. Better return this time. To Bennett with the bump. And here's the spike by the Wildcats. And we're going to get a point to Eastmont. Double hit called against Davis here. Gracie Swedberg comes in. So too does Noelle Hill. And it will be Swedberg on the service. I won't give her the announcer curse this time. Swedberg with the left hand from the middle back. Service across. Wheeler is there. Up front, they'll rotate it. Now, a long way from the net on the kill attempt was Wilsey. Eastmont on the counter. Wheeler there. Scramble. Tipped by Eastmont. Got to keep it alive. Wildcats need to get it back over. They do, kind of a flat-handed hit, and that fools Davis. Pirates, though, counter. They get it back across, does Hull. There's a kill at the net by Eastmont. Scrambled by Davis. They keep it alive. What a volley we have in this one. And a point to the Pirates. Wow, that was something else. Give the credit to the freshman Cheyenne Hull with a scramble right in front of the Davis bench to keep that ball alive. Coach Steve Stanley claps his hands together. He says, "That's my freshman." Service. Hull. Staines. Touch at the net and point to Eastmont. Like I say, Davis played it on Eastmont's side of the net. So the point goes to the Wildcats. They stay alive here, trailing it by 3, 23-20. Substitution, Abby Gale, the freshman, comes in. See what she can do on the service here. She pounds that ball into the floor and pounds it into the net, unfortunately, for Eastmont. So that brings us to our set points. And Wheeler, who has served a lot of points here so far, has a serve for Davis. Little soft serve this time to Staines up front. They'll reverse the rotation, touch at the net, and we're still playing. Pirates kill. Blocked by Staines, but she can't get it to one of her teammates, and so the kill is good by Wilsey. And another point to Davis, and the Pirates take the second one 25-15. They hit the scoreboard there, so I hope I got that written down right. They got 25-15. So we'll take a break and come back as we are through 2 sets. So far, Davis's way. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with set number 3 coming up next. You're watching Big Nine Volleyball on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Abby's has been around the Pacific Northwest for generations. Yep, our parking lot used to have phone booths, and this amazing hair was considered to be in style. You know what hasn't changed in the past 59 years? Our recipes, hand-rolled dough, and toppings to the edge. That's what makes us legendary. It's back, baby. You asked for it, and Abby's listened.
Bacon.
Bacon.
Cheddar.
Yep, this amazing pizza is on sale for a very limited time. Hurry in or order at abbys.com. Your taste buds and family will thank you.
Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning has been proudly serving the Wenatchee Valley for over 35 years. And just as Dick's has been there for you, they have also been an essential part of our community, supporting local youth sports all year long and your Wenatchee Wild.
Thanks for your support.
Thanks, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, for all your support. Thank you.
Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, your local, independent, trained comfort specialist. Call 884-6444 today.
Hey, hon, would you run this around to the wash rack?
Oh, okay.
Hey, hon, what happened?
They shrunk the truck.
The all-new mid-size Canyon is now available at Sangster Motors.
Big Nine Volleyball tonight here on the NCWLIFE Channel, brought to you in part by Together for Youth, encouraging you to dispose of unused and expired prescriptions to protect youth and the environment. Find a kiosk near you by visiting medproject.org. Also by Save Mart. Shop smart, shop local, serving the Wenatchee Valley since 1962. Eric Granstrom with you courtside at Eastmont High School, where the Davis Pirates have come in and taken the first 2 sets, 25-12 and 25-20 in the last one. Sorry about that on the scoreboard switch there. I asked them to hold just a little bit longer before they change that score so I could write it down. But 2-0 lead for Davis. Pirates going to try to wrap it up here in 3 straight. This will be the 3rd time this season if they could get the sweep. They beat Pasco in 3 sets, Sunnyside in 3 sets, and trying to sweep aside Eastmont here on the road. It'd be an impressive feat. Wildcats should have the service, I believe, on the rotation here. Our broadcast also brought to you by Sangster Motors, family-owned and operated, home of the all-new electric Hummer pickup and SUV. And by Les Schwab. Les Schwab takes your safety seriously every time you stop by. I believe Grace Swedberg will have the service once we get a ball in play here. Officials trying to make sure everybody's lined up correctly. Bill Lieber, our up official, and Fauna Sugg is our down official. Ready for the 3rd set, and Eastmont trying to win one here to keep this match going tonight. Swedberg on the service. Back line she'll go. That was deep, but Davis tries to get it across. They do. Hull to Staines. Up front of the rotation for Eastmont. Kill attempt, and it's out, unfortunately, off of Dallas James' spike. So the point goes to Davis. Pirates will send Cheyenne Hull back to serve. Freshman showing her wares here tonight. A little touch at the net by Eastmont. That was off balance by Swedberg, and she didn't get it to her teammate. Hit it, and it falls down on her own back. So not what she was hoping for there, for sure. Hull again on the service. Cross court she'll go. Back line for the Wildcats. There is Brittany Howe. Now the kill at the net. Boy, block up front. And a touch at the net by Davis. Pirates are rotating around. There's a kill, and Kaylee Wilsey with a block up front and then a kill in that point. She is all business here for the Pirates. 3-0 our score. Davis has jumped out to a lead in every set so far here tonight. That's the case here in number 3. Give another point to the Pirates here as Eastmont's Zoe Kleithel face that orange wall on the other side of the net, and point goes to Davis. Pirate service. Hull. Back line. All the way back there is Howe. Now they get it up front. A little soft touch up front by Vandergraft. Here's a kill by Davis. Back line Staines is there. Up front they'll scoot it over, and a kill attempt again by Dallas James, and this one's going to fall in for a point for Eastmont. Breaks the run at 4 points for Davis. It's a 4-1 contest, and Abby Gale will come back in for the Wildcats to replace Dallas James. So our broadcast brought to you by Kennedy Real Estate Group. They're more than selling houses, they're building communities. Buying or selling, call Kennedy Real Estate Group. They're online at kennedygroup.com. Diving down is Wheeler. Here's the kill, cross court. Eastmont is there. Nice job by the Wildcats, but can they get it over? They can't. Gale did a nice job to field the kill by Wilsey, but not much happened after that. Substitution, Gasling comes back in for Davis. Service will be to Malia Wheeler. Wheeler serve, cross court to Howe. Up front it comes, and Eastmont gets it over. Here's a set up front for the Pirates. Back line, there is the Wildcats. Nice job by Gale. Here's a kill. Davis gets it over. They're going to call a lift on the Pirates, or 2 hits on the Pirates. So a point to Eastmont. It was a pretty good volley there by the Wildcats. Michaela Staines will have the service. Meanwhile, it is Kleithel who also comes in for Eastmont. Staines on the service. Back line she'll go. Hull is there. Up front, they rotate it to Thompson, who's in now. And this hit is a little bit deep. Is it? Is it? Is it? Yes, point to Eastmont. Substitution for Davis. Paulson comes in. So Eastmont was serving while Davis was substituting. They gave the Wildcats a point here. And so now it's 5-3. Staines again on the service. Cross court she'll go. Back line to Hull. Up front to Thompson. Here's a little kill attempt. Softer this time by Wilsey. Staines. Kill. Eastmont in. Beautiful shot from Brittany Howe. Wildcats within 1 here, 5-4. We had, 4 lead changes and 5 ties in the last set before Davis won it by 5. Staines back line to Hull. Up front it goes to Thompson. Kind of a miss hit there as Wilsey gets it back across. Now up front the Wildcats with a counter, and I thought they played it over the net on Eastmont's side to Davis as Gasling was up and over, but no, the officials say that's a point to Davis. So Isa Garcia with the service now for Davis. The Pirate freshman with a hefty serve down the line. Eastmont just trying to do what they can here and just can't get enough of it. And again, right there is Gasling to reject it back on Eastmont's side. So the Wildcats pull within 1, and then Davis edges further away. Garcia service. Back line sprawling down was Abby Gale. Nice job on the return. Kill attempt outside the antenna though, so it's out of bounds off of Eastmont. Point to Davis. Pirates up by 4. Boy, a bunch of good looking freshmen here for Davis. Just very, very athletic. And then pause for a shoe tie up front by Gasling. Service by Garcia. Back line, Eastmont there is Abby Gale. Up front, here's the kill attempt, and it's out. Orendane with a shot. Hands up to her forehead by Zoe Kleifel. Thinking, my goodness, I thought we had that one. 5-point lead for Davis. Pirates on the return here, and now we're going to get a double hit whistled against the Pirates. Hadn't been too many offensive points for Eastmont here in this match tonight. It's been kind of some errors by Davis. Not many. The Pirates won the opener 25-12. The second set 25-20. Lead it here 9-5. Wheeler now up front. Kill attempt by Gasling. Eastmont with a counter. Wheeler is there. Oop, two Davis Pirates came together, and now the kill offline by Wilsey. One of those errors again by Davis. Gives Eastmont the point, and Sudam's going to have the service. Service. And hang on, we got a rotation problem for Davis, according to the down official. And point to Eastmont here on that service. So again, Sudam on the service here for Eastmont. Trying to get the Wildcats back in it. Trailing it 9-7. Davis gets it back across. Up front it comes to Sudam. And now the follow by Davis. Beautiful job by the Pirates. Eastmont trying to keep it alive. They get it back across the net. It falls in for a point for the Wildcats. And Steve Stanley is beside himself, asking the officials for Eastmont into the nets. And they're going to talk it over here. Stanley's asking actually for 4 hits on Eastmont's side. But from what I saw, it was a block at the net by Davis, so that reset things for Eastmont on their side of the net. Wildcats trail it by 1 on the scoreboard right now, 9-8. So a point to Eastmont remains. And the service continues with Emily Sudam. Back line, it goes to Hull. Up front on the rotation here. Back to Hull again. Flat-footed kill attempts. Eastmont rotates it up front. Kill is fisted by Davis, but then a point to the Wildcats. Little crack in the armor here by the Pirates as we're tied at 9. The first tie in this set. Again, Sudam on the service. Left hand from the, now a rotation problem again by the Pirates. You got to have 2 on the front line. And I think Davis kind of rotated out of it before the service. And so our up official Bill Lieber saw it and calls the point for Eastmont. So our first lead change here of the third set puts the Wildcats on top. Service back line to Hull. Up front it comes to Garcia. They'll rotate it around. Wheeler with a kill. Back line to Staines. Up front it comes. Here's a kill attempt by Eastmont and Orendane. And now there's, Staines with a beautiful return on the kill up front by Wilsey. Wilsey flops down to the floor, keeps it alive. Hull gets it across. Staines is there. Wildcats, what a volley here in this third set. And this one falls in. Point to Eastmont. Coach Steve Stanley is on the edge of having the officials say, sir, you need to sit out. Wildcats by 2. Up front, they rotate it around. There's a kill from the right side, a rare right side kill by Wilsey, and a point going to be given to the Pirates here. Wilsey typically has been on the left side hitting, but this time came from the right, and a point for Davis. And Wilsey will have the serve as her team trails it by 1, 11-10. Serve, beautiful serve. Eastmont just scrambling now. They get it back across. Does Sudam. Kill. Staines there. Counter. Kill. Eastmont. 4. Davis. Point. Wildcats. 12-10 our scores. Substitution. Back in is Dallas James for Eastmont. Meanwhile, the service to Brittany Howe. Howe serve into the net it goes. 12-11. Eastmont trying to keep this match alive here and not be swept at home tonight. Paige Gasling will have the service for Davis. Up by 1. Gets it across. Staines down to a knee. Beautiful return. Here's a kill attempt at the net. Fumbling it around as Davis give the point, and a kill to Mariah Orendane. Wildcats showing up here in the third set. And Orendane will have the service. 13-11. Long way from this set being over, that's for sure. Orendane, right hand from the left side. Cross court, she'll go down his hole, and it goes into the net. And a point to Eastmont. An ace. Steve Stanley is sternly talking to his ladies out on the floor right now. As they trail it by 3, 14-11. This one's too deep, and it will be out. Good communication on the back line for Davis, as Hull was there with an eye on it. Paulson now with the service for Davis. Left-handed serve is too deep. So back-to-back service errors for Eastmont and for Davis. Substitutions all the way around here. Coming in for Eastmont is Swedberg. So too is Kleithel. And it will be Swedberg on the service. Her team up by 3. Hang on, we got to wait for our official, our down official, to be ready to go. Making sure that all the substitutions were accounted for. I think we're good. Swedberg, serve. Back line, down to a knee is Wheeler. Up front, the kill attempt by Hull goes into the nets. So a little chink in the armor shown here by Davis in this third set. Eastmont by 4. That's our largest lead of the match, by the way. Now, kill attempt by Wilsey. Eastmont on the counter. Backline, Wilsey's there. Up front, they'll rotate it around. Hull, backline. Eastmont keeps it alive. Nice diving save again, but unfortunately, their cross-court hit at the net goes out of bounds. Off of the arm of Dallas James. 3-point differential. And Hull on the service for Davis. Deep serve again. Wildcats trying to get it back over. They do. Hull again. Up front, they rotate it to Garcia. Now the kill by Wilsey. Wildcats keep it alive. Staines gets it back across. Hull up front. Cross court. Kill. Damaging kill by Kaylee Wilsey. And Wilsey just very businesslike. Not any emotion on her face whatsoever. Gives a little pat to her teammate Garcia. Now the service by the Pirates, trailing it by 2. Kill attempt at the net. Beautiful kill for Eastmont, as it was Dallas James on the kill. Just perfectly finding a hole in the pond, and the Ducks were out to breakfast. Abby Gale will now serve for Eastmont. Wildcats up by 3. Gale serve. Back line, it will go, and there is Garfias. And a beautiful job of returning it again by Eastmont. Here's a kill and a point. Corinne Davis clapping her approval for the play of her team as Eastmont tries to keep this match alive, trailing it 2-0. Taking the lead here in the third set. Reverse to Hull, and Hull off the mark again. Excuse me. The kill attempt was by Brandt up front, and her kill attempt offline. And this is where the freshmen might show a little bit here. They're fantastic athletes, but you can possibly rattle them. Hull from the back line. Eastmont rotates it around. Kill attempt. Block at the net. Point to Eastmont. Wildcats, Brittany Howe with a kill up front. And a timeout going to be taken by Davis as the Pirates see Eastmont taking advantage and taking control. 20-14. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. You're watching Big Nine Volleyball on the NCWLIFE Channel.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today, and let's find your happy place.
Well, Davis up 2-0, but Eastmont has got the lead here and looking really strong in this third set, leading at 20-14. Service will be to Abby Gale again here for the Wildcats. Freshman has the ball in hand and is ready as soon as the officials are ready. Looks like they're ready to go. Here's the service. Back line hole. Lets it go out of bounds and a point to Davis. Malia Wheeler, who has proven to be probably the best server for Davis, drops back the serve here, trailing it by 5. Wheeler's serve ticks the top of the net. Eastmont got into the net, however. Or they're going to say 2 hits for the Wildcats and a point to Davis. Closes the gap to 4. Wheeler again on the service. Jump serve, back line. Staines is there. Up front it comes. A rotation to Howe. It splits the defense. It falls in for a point. Just a nice strong hit by Brittany Howe. And Michaela Staines will have the service for the Wildcats. Back out to a 5-point advantage. And the service by Staines. Back line it goes. Hull is there. Up front it comes. Now cross court. A little push by Wilsey. And they'll rotate it around. Looked like somebody was into the net there for Davis. No call. A little touch here by the, now they're going to say Eastmont into the net. So a point to the Pirates. 21-17. Substitution for Davis. Chloe Paulson comes in. And the service will be to Isa Garcia. Another freshman here for the Pirates. Garcia's serve. Back line is good. Eastmont with a little shove across the net. Here's Davis with the counter. Wilsey again. That just deadly kill from the left side. And nails it. Cuts the lead to 3. 21-18. Service again by Garcia. Cross court she'll go this time. There is Gale. Eastmont. Kill. Davis. Return. Wilsey blocked at the net. Davis keeps it alive. They almost had 2 bodies coming together at one there. And now James with the set. Kill. Off a finger. Out of bounds. Point to Eastmont. What a rally here by the Wildcats. I think give credit on that one to Swedberg for Eastmont. Meanwhile, back in is Saddam. Saddam's going to have the service here with Eastmont leading it by 4. Substitution for Davis as they'll bring Amanda Medina in for the first time. And here's the service by Saddam. Left hand, back line, Wheeler there, spinning. They get it back across, does Wilsey. Up front, Eastmont needs to get it back over. It tips off of a hand and falls in for another point. Wilsey was backing up as her teammates Gasling got a fist on it. And another timeout going to be taken by Davis here as the Pirates look at the scoreboard, trailing it by 5. Eastmont 2 away from winning this set. We'll keep it right here. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Plan your next tournament and event today. Call the Pro Shop to schedule your tee time on their full swing S4 widescreen golf simulators. Give them a call at 509-884-4653. That's 509-884-4653. Also by Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their #1 priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty. Pick up and drop off available too. Stop by the website at globalcarcare.net. Don't forget, Got football coming up on Friday. Eastmont hosting West Valley. Grant and Paul Collard will have your play-by-play with a pregame at 6:30 from Wildcat Stadium next door here to Eastmont High School. We'll be back at Wildcat Stadium on Saturday at 1 o'clock with Eastmont and Wenatchee girls soccer. Sebastian Moraga and Matt Wiesen with your call here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Hull on the return. Now Hull gets it back across. Staines is there. Now the return for Eastmont. Block at the net. Falls in. Point to Davis. Pirates take advantage of the timeouts and keep themselves alive. Trailing it now by 4. 23-19 here in the third set. And it will be Wilsey on the serve. Her serve, back line. A couple of Wildcats there. They do get it enough. And now a beautiful play at the net for Eastmont by Orendane. Give her another kill. Eastmont a point from extending this to a fourth set here tonight. It'll be Howe on the service. She's had a good game here in this third set. Howe's service. Down is Wheeler, and an ace and a point. And Eastmont comes back and wins the third set by a score of 25-19. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back for the fourth set. You're watching Big Nine Volleyball here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen?
Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragenschlüssel. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Meet the Move Meter from Coldwell Banker. Just enter any 2 cities and see how a potential move scores based on cost of living and more. Let's make your dream place a reality.
Get your body moving. Tune in for Vibrant Motion, featuring low-impact aerobics hosted by Connie Townsend. These workouts are great for all ages. Vibrant Motion brought to you by the Wenatchee Valley Senior Activities Center, weekdays on the NCWLIFE Channel.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill, located in East Wenatchee. Highlander Golf Course has added 2 state-of-the-art full-swing simulators. Food and drink service is available from our full-service bar and grill, offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Indoor and outdoor seating available. Call Shalane, our on-site coordinator, to schedule your special event.
Well, Eastmont will not go quietly into the night here as they get some confidence and win the third set 25-19 to bring it to 2-1 advantage for Davis after the Pirates won the opener 25-12 and the second set 25-20. So here we go to set number 4 tonight on the NCWLIFE Channel. Let's get you up to date on baseball scores. First round of the wild card playoffs and finals all have gone final here. Texas beats Tampa Bay 4-0 in game 1. Minnesota tops Toronto 3-1. Arizona downs Milwaukee on the road tonight 6-3. And it's Philadelphia topping Miami 4-1. So the Phillies, the Diamondbacks, the Twins, and the Rangers all with 1-0 leads in their wild card playoffs, a best of 3 series. They'll jump right to game 2 tomorrow at Tampa Bay in Minnesota, Milwaukee, and Philadelphia. I should say St. Petersburg, Florida is where Tampa Bay plays, but you know. So here we go to set number 4. Again, to win the match, you got to win 3. And Hull will have the service for Davis. Eastmont gathering more confidence as the match continues. Hull diving for it. Gets it. The Pirates do get it across. And the Pirates with some fresh bodies out there as well. Here's a touch by Eastmont, and not able to get enough of a finger on it as Dallas James. It's a point to Davis. And again, the freshman Cheyenne Hull on the service here for Davis. Hull serve down to a knee. Staines up front. Eastmont with the counter. And a kill attempt at the net by the Wildcats. And here's a block at the net off of the kill by Wilsey. And the point falls in for Davis. Up front for Eastmont is Vandergraaf trying to apply the pressure. Hull again with the service. Into the net it goes and catches just enough of the webbing to fall on Davis's side for an unforced service error and a point to Eastmont. Abby Gale will come in and have the service here for Eastmont, trailing at 2-1. Wildcats trailed in the third set, but then came back and took the lead and never let it go again. Hull. Here's a kill. Oh, Wilsey, just a perfect set by Garcia up front for Wilsey. Just, you cannot defend it. Just really difficult to defend it. Service by Malia Wheeler. As Coach Steve Stanley was having to work with his young ladies on proper substitution and where you go and where you wait. And Eastmont, just no answer right now for Wilsey. And she just stuffs it on Eastmont's side of the net. 4-1 advantage for the Pirates. Wheeler, serve into the net it goes. So a couple of unforced service errors in this one for Davis. That gives them, 3 on the night, I think. And now Michaela Staines will have the service as Eastmont trails at 4-2. Staines the serve. Jump serve, back line, down low is Hull. Reverse, and we're going to get a lift, 2 hits whistled against Isa Garcia on a set attempt for Wilsey up front. Staines with Eastmont down 4-3 now. Beautiful serve. Back line. Davis is there. Pirates get it across. Now it's set up for Eastmont on the kill attempt, and it'll be a point for the Wildcats as Orendane again comes up with a hit. Ryan's had a few of those here in the last 2 sets. Kind of turned the tide for Eastmont. So here we go, our first tie in this 4th set. And unforced service error for Eastmont. So they return the favor, and it goes back to the Davis with a lead 5-4. Substitution for the Pirates. Chloe Paulson comes in. Service will be back to the freshman Isa Garcia. 5'7" freshman serves with the right hand from the left side. Cross court it goes. And down to a knee. Eastmont is there, but we're going to get a block right at the net and a point to the Wildcats. And they're going to say that Davis was too far over the net to be able to hit that. So another tie here at 5-5, and it is on the service. Emily Saddam here for Eastmont. Steve Sandley having his captain Wilsey go over and get a clarification from our UP official Bill Lieber on the call. So several disagreements between Coach Stanley and Mr. Lieber tonight. And I think Mr. Lieber's been plenty patient with Mr. Stanley here. Tied up at 5. Service for the Wildcats by Sudan. Back line it goes, Hull to Wheeler. And Wilsey just gets it over. Now diving down was Abby Gale. And the ball will fall after it hits her hand, and a point to Davis. So Wilsey now will have the service for the Pirates. 6'1" junior. Service back line. There is Howe. Back to Howe it comes on the rotation. Block at the net by Hull. Eastmont now with the counter. They get it across. Flopping down. Davis keeps it alive. Wilsey gets it back over on a reverse bump to Staines. Up front, here's a little touch, and they're going to call a double hit, I think, on Eastmont's Mariah Orendane. Good idea by Orendane. She reaches up to wipe some perspiration off her head, also just disgusted with herself there. Back line, tough serve to Gale, and Eastmont can't get it over the net as Howe's shot goes into the net. And it's an 8-5 contest. Corinne Davis trying to settle down the troops here. Again, Wilsey on the service for Davis. Cross court she'll go. Gale is there. Up front, the rotation. Here's a little touch, but it's a little bit too wide by Orendane. Mariah showing frustration on her face about a couple of hits at her in a row. 9-5 the score. Wilsey on the serve. Into the net it goes. Substitution for Eastmont, Dallas James comes in, and the service will be to Brittany Howe. Neither team has been able to make much of a big run here in this match. First 6 points by Davis in the first set, and that's about it. And this one goes off of the shoulder, almost off the head of Dallas James on the kill by Wilsey, and the point goes to Davis. Avery Brandt will come in for the Pirates. Service, meanwhile, will be to Paige Gasling. Pirates by 4. Gasling, service, too deep. Good communication by Eastmont. As you heard, many voices rise as one, saying that's out. Service by Orendane. Mariah, ooh, beautiful serve. Hole is on the money, though. Here's a kill attempt up front by Brandt. Eastmont, oops, they got it over too far. Now the scramble by Davis. Kill by Hull. Backing up is Howe. Cross court set. Kill by James. Davis is there. Pirates get it back across. That could have been too deep. Eastmont needs to get it back over the net, though. It's an awkward attempt up front by Vandergraft, and it falls in for a point for the Pirates. Rotation around. Chloe Paulson will have the service. Left hand from the right side. Into the net it goes. That's 4 unforced service errors for Davis here in this set. And Steve Sandley saying that we are a 95% service team. Act like it. Substitution for Eastmont. Grace Swedberg comes in. She'll have the service as Eastmont trails it by 3 here in the 4th set. Davis up 2-1. Pirates back line. Oh, beautiful job. Oh, they're going to say it's a double hit by, again, the sprawling arms of Isa Garcia. But it was a nice return by Wheeler back there. A beautiful serve from the Wildcats. Here comes Brittany Howe's serve again. This one's deep, and they will bring it back. Wilsey. Wildcats. Right hand up front by Saddam. Rotation. Dallas James is there. Now they can't get it across. They get it out of bounds, however, and it'll be a point to Davis. Swinging points per side here, 12-9 to score. Hull on the service for the Pirates. Goes deep. There is James. Now up front it comes on the kill attempt by Vandergraft. Here's a cross-court runner that goes across the top of the net like a tight wire act and falls on the Davis side for an Eastmont point. Gale will come back in for Eastmont. She will have the service with the Wildcats trailing it by 2. Cross court, Wheeler down to a knee. Beautiful job. Here's the kill attempt by Wilsey. There is Staines. Oh my, Michaela. Here's a kill by Howe. Davis keeps it alive. They get it back across the net. Kill attempt. Block attempt. Davis, Hull, across. Staines is there. Rotation. Eastmont got it across, but a point. Wheeler sprawling out trying to get after it. And a point to the Wildcats. They're within 1. Quite a volley there. Abby Gale again on the service for Eastmont. And this one, unfortunately, goes out of bounds on the serve. She wanted to go down that same side she was serving from, just a little bit too much spin on the ball. And so it slices out of bounds. 2-point lead for Davis as the dangerous one, Malia Wheeler, will have the service. Service by Wheeler. Back line to go. Staines is there. Eastmont, James, and Dallas, and her set for Gale. Gale just can't get anything on it. Again, Wheeler with the service. Cross court into the net. 5 unforced service errors in this match, in this set here for Davis. Michaela Staines, meanwhile, with the service for Eastmont. Wildcats trail it by 2. Staines, back line, it'll go. There is Garfias. Swiping attempt up front by Wilsey. Here's a kill. Wilsey there with a block and a point for Davis. Oh, man. Between she and Gasling, that's just a dynamic duo up front for Davis. Substitution for the Pirates. Paulson comes in, and the service will be Isa Garcia. Isa serve across. There is Howe. They'll rotate it back to Howe. Kill attempt is down. Point. Eastmont. Hanging right in that 2-point range here. 15-13. And in comes Magnuson. Meanwhile, it's Emily Sudam on the service for Eastmont. Left hand from the right side. Sudam in the middle. Wheeler up front rotation. Kill attempt, back line. Eastmont keeping it alive. They got to get it across. They do. And a point! I think Davis didn't think that Eastmont was going to get to it, so they relaxed a little bit. And a point to the Wildcats. They're within 1. Second time they've been within 1 on this one. We've been tied a couple of times, but the Wildcats have not led this set. Back line it goes, and that's going to be an ace. Ball was probably going to be out, but nobody talking on Davis's side as Malia Wheeler tried to return it. Hands up in front of her face, and we're tied again. That's our 3rd tie in this set. Sudam on the service. Cross court she'll go. Down is Wilsey, and then Wilsey with the kill, but it's out. Just a little bit too deep. And our first lead change of this 4th set. We're going to get a timeout taken by Davis. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. Good one here. We're in the 4th set. Davis leads 2-1. Wildcats trying to stretch it to a 5th. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. You're watching Big 9 Volleyball on the NCWLIFE Channel.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams. At ColdwellBanker.com.
Our broadcast of Big 9 Volleyball tonight on the NCWLIFE Channel brought to you in part by Harvest Valley Pest Control. Living healthy, local, and pest-free. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet-safe material around your home or office. Call Harvest Valley Pest Control today for your free estimate. 509-423-2207. That's 509-423-2207. Again, Steve Sandley asking his captain, Kaylee Wilsey, to go over and get a conversation with our up official Bill Lieber. And now Mr. Lieber relays that information to Michaela Staines, who will talk to her teammates and then talk to her coach as Eastmont leads it by 1, 16-15. And Emily Sudam continues on the service here for the Wildcats. After the timeout by Davis, we'll see. They'll reverse it back to her. She'll shove it to the back line, and too strong for Michaela Staines. And that snaps a run there for Eastmont and gives us our 4th tie. Wilsey on the serve. That's too wide and too deep and out. 6 unforced service errors here in this 4th set for Davis. Substitution for Eastmont, Dallas James comes in. The service will be by Brittany Howe as the Wildcats lead it by 1, 17-16. Service. Back line and Wheeler. Now the kill attempt at the net and a point to Eastmont as Paige Gasling comes up with a point here for Davis. And Gasling will have the service. How many times you see that where you get somebody that makes a kill at the net and then is the one to serve after they get the point for their team. Gasling on the service. Back line it'll go. Staines is there. Up front it comes. Here's the rotation for Eastmont. Kill. Point. Orendane. Wildcats will not go away, and then here we go again. Orendane with the point at the net, and now she has a service. Her serve way wide. She wanted to go cross court. That was just a little bit too much so. So we're tied again at 18. Well, not again at 18. We're tied once again, this time at 18. Paulson will have the service for Davis. Michaela Staines, boy, somehow she got enough of that to keep it alive. Davis up front, Hull, kill, point, Pirates. Brittany Howe flopping down to try to save it for Eastmont. Can't get the return. Service, Pirates. Back line again is Staines. Tough return. Up front, block at the nets. Eastmont needs to keep it alive here. They do. They get it back over. Back line to Wilsey. Up front it comes. Here's the rotation. Hull. Too deep. And a point to Eastmont. Tied again. And a couple of lead changes in this one and make that 6 ties. In is Swedberg, so Gracie will have the service as we're tied at 19. Officials checking with the rotation, checking with the scoreboard. Looks like everything's good. Service by Swedberg. Back line to Wheeler. Up front it comes on the reverse to Garfias. And Davis gets it across. Oh, Pirates out of sorts there. Beautiful point for Eastmont. Great idea finding a hole in the pond on the front left corner. And the Wildcats get the point. Up by 1. Service down the line, out of bounds. Oh, tough time to have an unforced service error there. Tied again. 7 ties, 3 lead changes. Pirates on the service. Hull sustains. Kill, little soft touch by Eastmont. Good idea that time. Now they get it back across. Wilsey, look out. There's Staines again. Oh, but nobody helped her out as Dallas James had that ball fall in front of her. 21-20 Davis. Trying to get the win here on the road. Back line to Staines. They'll rotate it reverse to Dallas James. Back line Hull is there. Here's the kill by Wilsey. It was deep, but Staines tries to return it. And now they got to get it back across the net. Touched by Davis. Brandt will get credit for the points. And a timeout taken by Eastmont. 22-21. Reminder, we've got Big 9 football coming up Friday here on the NCWLIFE Channel as Eastmont takes on West Valley as the Wildcats try to remain unbeaten in Big 9 play. Grant Olson and Paul Cullard will have your call. 6:30 on the pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff from Wildcat Stadium. We'll be back at Wildcat Stadium on Saturday for girls soccer. Wenatchee Eastmont for the second time around this season. The first one was quite the game where Wenatchee took an early lead. Eastmont scored 2 unanswered points in the second half to win it 2-1. Sebastian Moraga and Matt Wisen will have your call. That starts at 1 o'clock Saturday here on the NCWLIFE Channel. And then a week from tonight, we'll have more girls soccer as Eastmont hosts Moses Lake. Sebastian and Matt will have your call 7 o'clock here on the NCWLIFE Channel. So lots of sports coming your way here on your local TV station. So 22-20, Davis with the serve after the Eastmont timeout. Again, it'll be the freshman Cheyenne Hull on the serve. Backline she'll go. Staines is there to Howe, and now they need to get it over to Eastmont. They do. Wilsey rotated up front to Garcia. Wilsey with a kill. Staines is there. Rotated around. Wildcats. Dallas James gets it back over. A little touch at the net and a beautiful job up front. She's been trying all night. Has Isa Garcia. Finally, she gets one legally to fall in on the Eastmont side. Point to the Pirates, 23-20. Again, Hull. Service. Just a dying quail. Eastmont. They do get it back over. Wildcats kind of lost their communication with each other. And a point to Davis. Pirates trying to wrap it up here on the road tonight to improve to 4-2 in Big 9 play. Service by Hull. Backline is Staines. Up front rotation. Here's the kill attempt. It's wide. And the points and match will go to Davis as the Pirates win it on the road here 3-1. Taking this fourth set 25-20. We'll take a break and come back and wrap it up here from Eastmont High School. Coming up next on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Hey man, how's your arm?
Getting better, actually, thanks.
Did they give you anything for pain after surgery? Because I think I may have some left over.
Nah, that's all right, man. Actually, me and my doctor talked about not sharing prescriptions, and that ibuprofen is a good option for me. The risk of addiction is not worth it.
Makes sense.
Take the next step. Don't share your prescriptions and talk to your friends about the dangers of opioids.
This is Grace, and this is her world record-holding guinea pig with an iconic name, Abby.
She currently holds the Guinness World Record for the highest bar jump by a guinea pig. I ride horses and I jump, so I kind of thought it'd be interesting to teach my guinea pig to jump like my horse does.
One day she came out of her room and looked at us, and I said, "Did you get it?" And she said, "Yeah, we got it."
After we won our award, we came to Abby's to celebrate.
Allergens. You can't see them, but they live in your carpet and your air ducts. Call the experts at Clean Air Connection for a clean, healthy living environment. Experience, education, and the right equipment equals the best cleaning job possible. Call Clean Air Connection today. Pet dander, allergens, dust, and pollen? Trust your home's carpet and duct cleaning to the experienced experts at Clean Connection. This locally owned family business educates their staff and uses only the best equipment. Call Clean Air Connection today.
The Wenatchee Valley. Here, most of us really enjoy the great outdoors, and most of us try to make the most of our natural resources. Here at Apple Valley Honda, we know that for generations, we have harnessed nature to sustainably power the West, and we are proud to be part of that tradition as an environmentally green dealership award winner. Being a green dealership means Apple Valley Honda has reduced our overall environmental impact. We are so proud to live in this wonderful community.
And welcome back here to Eastmont High School as we continue on the postgame show on the NCWLIFE Channel with the Davis Pirates and Eastmont Wildcats. Had an entertaining one here tonight with Davis taking the first two sets, Eastmont coming back winning the third, and then Donnybrook to finish up the fourth as Davis comes away with a victory here tonight. The Pirates improved to 4-2 in Big 9 play, 6-3 on the season. Eastmont still looking for their second win, though, but they got to take some confidence out of this one tonight because they didn't give up after falling in the first two sets 25-12 and 25-20. Eastmont came back, fought back, and took the third set 25-19 before falling in the final here 25-20. So lots to gain here from this one tonight for the Eastmont Wildcats, who will have Wenatchee coming up and Monroe on Saturday. So busy week here at Eastmont High School's gymnasium. Thanks to everybody involved in our broadcast tonight. Matthew Moore back at the studios, Oliver Caudry up on camera one, Josiah Davison, our line producer tonight, and the lovely and talented Marion Granstrom behind camera number two. That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight, where Davis comes to town and takes care of Eastmont 3-1. Thanks for watching Big 9 Volleyball on the NCWLIFE Channel. Have a good night, everybody.
Devereaux is going to pass. No, it's Bishop in there now.
Tonight's coverage of live local sports has been brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Alpine Air, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Clean Air Connection, Coldwell Banker Cascade, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, and Together for Youth. Thanks for joining us for live coverage of local sports on the NCWLIFE Channel. We now return you to normal programming already in progress.
That'll be it for the night as the Wenatchee Panthers